Hi, my name is Elizabeth Hayes. I'm 22 years old, just recently turned January 12th. I'm a barista at Starbucks, and I'm a ballet dance instructor and performer around the city of Pittsburgh. Um, I also attend Point Park University. I'm majoring in broadcasting, but I'm taking a few semesters off to save up money, and I'm really kind of unsure about what I want to do, and I'm not sure if that's really the path I want to take. But the one thing I really am sure of is that I have this undying and unyielding love of the paranormal. And it all stems from when I was about 12 years old, and I took a picture of my old dog Critter at the bottom of the stairs in my mom's old house. And there was this blue, vibrant, ethereal mass of a mist is all I can really describe. I don't know really what it is. And I searched all morning to find the picture so that I could hold it up to the camera and show what I was talking about so I don't sound that crazy, but I can't find it. It's probably in one of my old rooms. We recently just moved in here. And I didn't know what it was. And it sparked this thing inside me that I needed to know. So I researched it, I tried to debunk it, I took pictures from the same place I took it before, thinking maybe it was the way that the light was reflecting off of dust, which not the case at all, because then you get like an orb effect. But I thought maybe light from a window, nothing. I couldn't debunk it. So I started researching the paranormal. I started getting books on Ghosts of Gettysburg. I started reading about researchers' works and investigations that are done around the area. And it just built to be this thing that I want to know. So I started watching like Scariest Places on Earth, which granted it's not the best place to get ideas for research, but then Ghost Hunters came out, and Ghost Hunters International, and Paranormal Society, Paranormal State, and they started giving me ideas. So I would get a bunch of my friends together, we'd go around to different areas and places that I've either heard of or that I've read about, and I'd research things. I'd bring along cameras, I'd bring along audio recorders, because I don't really have the money, being a college student, to afford EMF detectors and K2 meters and all that fun stuff, which I'd love to get the chance to actually use or learn how to use. And so we'd set them up, we'd hit record, we'd leave, we'd hold EVP sessions, we'd go back and we'd review all the things that we got, and it gave me this joy. I don't really know how to describe it. I'd get excited, and I'd want to know more. And if given this chance, I would be so happy. I don't really know what I'd do. I really want this. I mean, there's nothing, and any of my friends can really attest that there's nothing more that I'd really, really want than to be a part of the Ghost Hunters team, or to learn, just in general, from Steve and Tango and all of them, because they're so good at what they do. And they make you want to learn. And they make it easy for you to learn. They give it to you in terms that you can understand. And to be honest, my tech abilities are not that great. I can use a computer, I can create iMovies, I can upload videos on the computer, I can do all that fun stuff. I don't really know what all goes into a setup. I'm not gonna lie. And I'd love to learn. I'd love to learn like what angles are the best for rooms. I'd love to learn how to use things like the EMF detector, which granted it's not that hard to use. I mean, you go slow, you sweep a room, but I've never actually physically done it. And I'd love to learn. When it comes to a team, I like leading people. I'm really good with working with people. I rather would work in a group of people than by myself. I find out that you can bounce ideas off of one another, you can get more information that way, because you might not know something, but somebody else might. The people that I really can't seem to work with are very egotistical and chauvinistic people. People that, could be there for the wrong reasons. People that think they know it all, and they're big and they're bad. They're just better than you, and they don't really know why you're there. Or the people that withhold information. I'm not really big with liars. I can't do somebody that, is holding information that could help an investigation. I'm not big on people that lie to your face. I can't deal with people. I don't have the patience. to be quite honest. I really don't. But when it comes to an actual investigation, I have no problems talking to thin air. I'm talking to a camera right now, and I really don't have that big of a problem with it. So I'm really good at EVP sessions. I'm really good at pausing for any kind of reactions that you could get and all that stuff. And not to mention, I've worked as a server, I've worked as a receptionist, so getting information from people and just talking to people in general, I'm really good at. I could bring that to the team if you had, there's any kind of interviews, if you need to find out more information, if you need to bring across the stuff that you found. And with years of my dance experience, I work as a choreographer, so I have like a very, I'm not going to toot my own horn and say that I have a great eye, but I can catch the smallest little things. So when it comes to reviewing any kind of things that we find, any kind of evidence, I'm really good at finding, that little speck of the dust that might be an orb. I'm really good at seeing if something moves and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not going to automatically see something and go, oh my gosh, that's paranormal, because, I mean, it might not be. So, as for, like, the skeptic side of it, I don't really think I'm that much of a skeptic. I wouldn't call myself a skeptic, to be honest. I would call myself more of a wanna believe. I'm not going to go through and be like, that moved. Well, that has to be a ghost. I don't want to believe it's going to be paranormal, but I'm not going to automatically debunk it as something natural. I'm going to try and debunk it, and if you can't debunk it, then, something odd is going on. But I'm going to do my best to debunk it. I'm going to challenge it. I'm really big at, I'm open to challenges. I like challenges. So when given the chance to debunk or disprove something, I'm going to try. Because then and only then can you find out if something's paranormal. I mean, unless something outright in an EVP session comes out and right next to the camera or the audio recorder says something very clear as day and you're the only person in the room and it's obviously not your voice. I mean, and there's nothing you really can do. But, I mean, I just want this so badly because it opens the door to so many things. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm an intermediate researcher. I'm very much unexperienced, but I want that experience. I mean, there's only so much you can do with your friends and things around the area. I mean, given this chance, there's so many places you can research and so many places you can investigate that I don't have the ability to. And, I mean, to be able to work with guys of their caliber, I mean, I can't imagine anything else there's more than I want. This is unbelievable that I've got this far, and I want to thank you so much for that. But, I mean, if given the chance, I'm going to be honest, I probably could cry. And then I would do my hardest, and I would try my best to learn all that I can in that given time. So I want to thank you. And that's pretty much it. So I hope to hear from you guys. And again, thanks. That's all I can really say, to be honest. But yeah. Bye.